idea what you're about. Tell me in a sentence who you are.
Speaking about the cannibalism case of Rothenburg, I was fascinated by some spiritual aspects of the story, as well as by the fascination for the body, for the flesh. But the main reason to make this film was only to make a little bit money to do Angel's Melancholia, because I wanted to do that film, and we had no money for Angel's Melancholia, and we had the hope that with Cannibal we can make a few thousands of euro. When I started to deal with that cannibalism case, I felt like watching two aliens. But then I realized that I can understand the motivation behind the cannibalism. And the motivation was to have the possibility to own another person and to add this person to the own ego. And this was the understanding of the motivation was the secret to feel the passion for the flesh and to make it visible in the film, I think. Speaking about my inspirations, I have 1,000 inspirations. In technical terms, I have inspirations in the Italian cinema of the 70s. For example, with the films of Jacopetti. But all in all, I'm inspired by nature and by life and death. I never tried to find actors for my films. I decided to use persons from the neighborhood or friends. This is to make the films more personal. The problems are always the same. The shooting of the films always is a nightmare, but the big problems are always you have no money, and what is much more important, you have no time. This is the main problem when you make independent underground films. It is not the first time that I have to answer to this question, and my answer is that there are 3 reasons to use such scenes in a film. The first reason is that sometimes it's necessary for the characterization of the persons. But I think this is a very weak reason. The second reason is that with such scenes you can create a special atmosphere in your film, an atmosphere created by reality. And the third reason for me is the most important reason. The reason is that with such scenes you can achieve a selection of the audience, because there are some people going in such films only to have fun, and with such scenes you make clear, okay, this is not a movie created to have fun. The violence is nothing to have fun. I think this is the most important reason for such scenes. In a way, Angel's Melancholia is the filmic definition of the word melancholia, and many poets helped us. We quoted from their work. And this maybe makes the film a little bit complex for some people, but the story behind that is quite simple. Reise nach Agathis is a very small film, shot only in one weekend, and there is no story behind the film. There was only the situation. This was the challenge for me, the situation. You have only the boat and 3 people and 3 days, and no electric power and nothing, no equipment, only your small camera, and now you have to make a film with that situation. And so I had to find a small story to make this film, but I don't think there's too much philosophy behind that film. For me, regarding the story, it's a little bit a smaller version of Angel's Melancholia, if you want. I think in all my films you can find the fascination for the body with all aspects, from life to death. And I'm a spiritual person, so you have this element in every film too, I think. And the story of Carcinoma was a real story of a person I knew, and I think it was a story that I had to film because it fits to my fascination for the bodily themes. Speaking about the longer films, I made the number 1, of course, is Angel's Melancholia. This was a very difficult film to make. It has 1,000 mistakes, of course, but it was very complex, and I think for the circumstances we had, the film is maybe the most powerful of my films. Then next is maybe Cannibal and Carcinoma. They are equal. And then the 2 very small films, Reise nach Agathis and Debris Dokumentar. I think I have the same advice to other filmmakers than any other filmmaker has, that you should do what you want, because there's no excuse anymore. Everybody can make a film. With every cell phone you can make much, much better films than my films in technical terms, and just do it.